Hi everyone, Claudia here from Lighting Clarity. I have your channel messages for the week beginning Tuesday, the 18th of February. Please be with me as I connect for you all. Thank you. All right, straight away I have Solomon coming in, King Solomon. Just be with me as I make this connection stronger. So Solomon is saying at the moment it is really important that each of you stay grounded and are grounded at this point that each of you are at. There is something that the reason why he's mentioning each of you need to stay grounded is that there is something that wants to manifest for you. In order for this to manifest, or in order for this to work out, in order for this to come in, he says we need you to remain grounded. He also talks about not making things bigger than what they are. And it's going to sound funny when I say this, but be simplistic in your point of view, be simplistic in your minds. Don't make things bigger than what they are. He says, we need you to stay grounded and clear headed for what is coming in. So he says, in order to manifest, we're asking for this to be, for you to be in this energy. He says also to there's some sort of an outcome some of you are looking for or hoping will come about. He says your energy needs to be grounded in order for this outcome to come about. So I'm just giving you what he's saying right now. All right, I'll keep going. So he comes in with the energy of support around each of you. He's making me feel some of you are a little bit emotional at the moment. Not all of you, but some of you are. And he comes in with that energy of support for each of you that are moving through some sort of difficulty at the moment and that are seeking more assistance, more support. He says, stick to your roads. Don't let others take you off your road. So he's making me feel that for some of you, you might have people who are throwing certain things at you, whether this is a boss, whether it's a loved one or a friend or someone that's putting doubt in your mind. That's what I want to say. That there's someone putting some sort of doubt in your mind, or you have felt doubtful about something that has occurred. He says, we want you to stay on your roads, keep your faith in yourselves. Keep your faith in yourselves. Keep your faith to do with your life and your journey moving forwards. And this is really an important message, he says, that needs to come out and through to all of you. So I'll keep going. He says you have the skills and abilities. Interesting. He says you have the skills and abilities to create. For those of you who are looking for new work or new areas of work, he says you have the skills and abilities to create to bring in this new job. So he's making me feel that some of you are going to be upgrading your abilities and your skills to do with work. It could be going at a completely new career change for others. He says you've actually got this in hand. You're actually all more skilled than you are aware of, and you actually can turn your hand to many things. He says each of you've got the vibration, which is the heightened vibration, the heightened frequency, whatever words you want to use here, that allows you to turn yourselves in different directions. He says, please don't feel you're at the mercy of waiting for things to happen. Please don't feel you're at the mercy of others. He says, we want you to feel you're back behind the wheel and driving. He says, we want you to feel that you are in charge, that nothing is out of your control, that you are able to steer your own lives as you move forward. So he says this is, some of you are moving through an important life lesson at the moment. Others of you have got a life lesson that is coming right in shortly over the coming weeks. He says this is an important life lesson that you'll be moving through. And as a result of that life lesson, there's going to be an aha moment where you go, you know what? I get it. And that's going to put you in good stead for being able to tackle other things that is coming down your timeline, including making some major decisions that are going to be quite life changing, whether you go left or whether you go right, whether you do this or whether you do that. And your confidence is going to build as a result of this life lesson that is here, or as a result of the life lesson that is just coming in. Now, in closing, he says, don't be afraid of what you can't see yet, what is unknown. He says he's making him feel that each of you have got this. He says that there are certain contracts that each of you will be fulfilling over the course of this year, certain targets that your holy teams will help you to hit. They're important that you hit. They are what was written before coming in. And a lot of you have been communicating with your holy teams in the heavens as you go to sleep, asking for assistance, asking about the next step, asking why something has occurred and how it is you can maneuver through certain situations. He says, we don't want you to back away from what's being asked of you. Don't back away from new roles that are coming towards you. Don't back away from what you think, oh, this takes me out of my comfort zone. He says, no, we want you to step forward, including if, and especially if it takes you out of your comfort zone. He says, you're ready for whatever it is that's going to come and be offered to you. This is a year for you to step up. This is a year of endings and stepping up and stepping forward. And he also makes me feel that a lot of you, some of you, all of you, are really going to encounter something at some point this year. I want to say the second half of the year. It's like something is either handed to you or there's something you go after. Whatever this is, you're going to be in awe of what is given to you. You'll be like, oh, wow, this is so nice. I didn't know this would come to me. I didn't know I'd ever have this. I didn't know that I would experience this. I didn't know I would ever be offered this. You would say this to yourself. And whatever this is, it's a happy thing. It's a happy thing. And I want to say it's the second half of the year it'll be offered. For some of you, it'll be around September. So either side of that, there will be this change, this offering that comes in. Could even be to do with you doing a new course and you're like quite chuffed with what it is that you act. I feel like you'll all be quite chuffed. They're the words. I feel like you'd be quite chuffed if you choose to do the course. You're like, gee, I didn't know I could do this. Wow, look at this. I can do this. This is brilliant. So they're also making me feel that that will be coming in. So Solomon's making me feel that there's a big wind coming in to sweep you under your feet and at your back and move you forwards. He says you are moving into a period of action, of self-trust and putting action behind that self-trust. Some of you are going to feel that there are endings here over the course of this year. This is a big year of endings. You've already had a few endings last year, and this is a year where you go, excuse me, you know what? No, I'm not taking that. You know what? No, I'm not doing that. And you will be confident in those endings. You will be confident this is what you need to do. You will know it. And he's also saying you will know it when you see it. When it comes to opportunities, you will know it when you see it as well. I'm going to thank Solomon for coming in. I could channel all day, but I won't. All right. Well, many blessings. I'll be putting out probably next week the meditation course. That's a deep expansion meditation course. It's a deep healing course that starts early April, but I'll be putting the advertisement out for it early next week. So I am taking waiting lists as of this week, taking waiting lists as of this week. If you want to put your name down for it, it is an 8-week course. At the end of that 8-week course, you do receive a reading with me that goes for half an hour. But during the course, it is a massive healing course that's really going to shift. If things aren't moving, if things aren't manifesting, if you're sitting in the same old energy, this is the course for you. This is a game changer. We are going to go into the higher realms and we will be bringing in certain requests of what you're asking, what is help you're needing, clearing the auric field, clearing the past traumas, present traumas, clearing all that needs to go and bringing in activations that are going to set your course for what it is that's meant to come in for you. So clearing the road for what's meant to come in. A lot of people at the moment I'm seeing in clients have a lot of murky energy, and there's a lot of blockages, and they're wondering why these blockages are there. So this is a course that I have created aimed for people like yourselves who are moving through blockages, who are like, why can't we just get this wheel moving? Why can't I do this? So this is what the course is for, but the advertisement will certainly give you a clearer description of whether this is for you or not. Taking waiting lists, so let me know. I'm also opening up Clairvoyant 1 and 2, and this opens also for April as well. If you're wanting to learn to channel Clairvoyant 1 and Clairvoyant 2, for those who've done Clairvoyant 1, we open up for April. So I will be taking people from now on waiting lists for April. If you have never worked with me before and do want to do Clairvoyant 1, you need to book in and have a reading with me first. If you've worked with me before, then you're welcome to do Clairvoyant 1. So send me an email, and I certainly will email you back. You have a beautiful week. I'll connect with all of you again soon. Thanks, everyone.